Peace, peace. Bronzebird in the building. Whoever's in the building now, thank you for coming in. Maybe a short live, maybe a long live. I don't know how I'm going to play it, but tonight's episode is going to be called Afro Music is the Wave. That's the title I have here. Obviously, it's different than the other titles, but whatever. Let's just make this short and sweet. I've been feeling some type of way about the new music that's out. Not in a bad way, but actually in a good way, only because I just really want to understand if Afro music takeover is actually like the new R&B. You know what I'm saying? And I had thought that, like, who was it? Wizkid or whatever the fuck his name is? Like, is he like a Afrobeats artist? Like, if y'all could tell me in the comment section, that'd be dope. So I have an understanding on it, because I don't know. And then because it was brought on by Drake, it wasn't brought on by Drake, but Drake obviously being the artist that he is, going from different genres to genres to genres, because he's just masterful like that. I was just like, he brought up the more of this Afrobeat shit. So I'm trying to understand. But my first stint at Afrobeats was probably Wizkid. And I was like, I listened to Wizkid music and I was like, yo, is this reggae or is this Afrobeats? But then I can actually tell what is actually Afrobeats and what's not Afrobeats, kind of. But I don't know. It's like Caribbeans and Africans, like low key, like they're making similar music, but yet it's still different. You understand? Like, I mean, I don't know if Afrobeats is particular to the west side of Africa, not the whole of Africa, because I'm pretty sure it's not. I've heard Ethiopian music before. I've heard, I mean, in South Africa, that's hard because South Africa, they'll do hip hop. They'll do things just like they do in the westernized countries and shit. But like, I had the pleasure of hearing like different African music and all that other stuff here in America. You know how it is. The white man don't want to give us credit, but they know damn well that a lot of our music was created by us. But they picked up on it. They figured like, hey, this is good entertainment, so we gonna take it, and that's gonna be our joint. So, like I said, family, I can make this a long live. I can make this a short live, but I just wanted to put this out there to start a conversation, because I find it very amusing that when we're talking about music now, especially when it comes to so-called Black music, it's just something that ponders my mind. You feel what I'm saying? Because R&B nowadays, obviously, it's like trap. And it's like a lot of things just trap related. So it being trap related, that means that everything synonymous is just going to be 808s and just not really singing. Because a lot of these artists of today that do that trap music shit as an R&B artist, the format is usually just base level. Getting off topic a little bit, but just hear me out. The format is just like so basic, where their whole entire thing is like, how do I describe it? Their whole entire thing is like they do the regular shit. Chorus, no, before maybe they might start off with chorus, but a chorus, verse, that's it. There's nothing met to the imagination of the mind when it comes to talking about this music or coming through and just making a fucking impact when it comes to this shit. Now with Afro beats, I don't know what is it that they're doing. I don't know how they craft this up in the studio, but I tell you, baby, I was like, yo, like I told y'all, Wizkid, I don't know that song. He's like, yeah, like something like that. And I was like, oh, what that song, Baby Come Closer. I was like, yo, that was my shit right there, man. But make sure you guys give this a like, a thumbs up, support the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dig into this research. I'm gonna give a little bit of topics before I begin. You know what I mean? But I just want to give y'all a basis. I never thought that I was gonna really like Afrobeats music. I actually didn't like it, especially when DeVito first came out. When DeVito first came out, I was like, what is this? I don't really like this, and this, that, and third. But then I was like, after a while, you got that song be like, Juana, Juana. And I was like, yo, this is type ill, son. This is type ill, B. Yo, I was feeling that. So I was like, yo, this is type ill. I like this, yo. Like, for real, I really do like this. But on the real low, DeVito first came out, and I actually started to like DeVito's music more. You know what I mean? Because he actually has some dope stuff. So, I'm into the whole entire Afrobeats thing. It's good to get out of the element sometimes. Shout outs to the people to England, because of course that's how I would never find out about not necessarily drill, but garage or like drum and bass, jungle and bass. Shout outs to the homies out in Jamaica. I would have never really found out about like, soca or, a couple of other things. It's got dance hall parties in Brooklyn all the time. And, that how those goes. They be daggering women on stage and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then also, besides that, what is it? What do y'all call rap in the UK? Because it's not garage. It's called something else. You understand? What is it called, y'all? Like it's not, because now everything is drill, but in UK, grime was it. Grime was what I was listening to before everybody started focusing on drill in the UK. You understand? So they have the whole entire thing about rhythms and all this other stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like low key infatuated with like Jamaican culture, even though I'm still supposed to be talking about Afro beats. But I just want to put that on your mind. So let's put this into equation. Wagner says, exactly, Bronze. No more melodies anymore. I wish R&B was still popular again, so I can smash some tracks with my background vocals. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. And this is a conversation I remember having a while ago. One of my panels that I did, I said R&B is dead. And it was an informative conversation because I was sitting up there thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, what happened to R&B? Because it's always the subtle shit. What they always usually do is they take the samples of the old ass samples, or it's not really old, it's from the 90s, and then they sit up there and then they make that the new track. You know what I'm saying? One artist that I said always does this or did it was Normani, the one that used to be in that group Fifth Element. And they took the Aaliyah sample, flipped it, and then sat up there and had her sing on it, be like, drip, 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 when I write it. I'm making a mockery off of it. Don't mind me. But it's just like drip, drip, drip when you write it. Ooh, like that shit. And I was just like, bro, like I'm not interested in that song, bro. Like I'm not. And then I think it was Rotini, if I'm not mistaken. He has that song that comes from, I forgot, is it 112 or something? And it's, there's a meeting in my bed. My bed. There's a meeting in my bed. My bed. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I like to be foolish. But on the real, like, that's what I don't enjoy. But like DeVito somehow like really made me feel like, I actually really like this. Like, I don't know if he like, oh, when he said in the song, I don't want to be a player no more. Like that shit, I ain't gonna lie, like it's appealing. I was just like, yo, I never thought that I would really like DeVito's like DeVito music. But then it was like this song that came out that has the sweetest piano roll, y'all. Like I really like it. The sweetest piano roll, dope as hell. I'm sitting there like, yo, this shit is ill, bro. If y'all know that song, what is it, like Kajati or some shit? That song's like that I forgot. If I was able to play it without a copyright strike, I'd play it. But my point is that song has me on fire, bro. Like that joint is wild ill. I'm like, yo, I really like that song. It's like Love KT, Tati or some shit. I don't know, because it's obviously in some type of African language that I don't understand. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Like I'm just trying to understand. But in the comment section, y'all, tell me what type of Afrodiasporic music you like. Do you like soca? Do you like dancehall? Do you like reggaeton? Because I'll still count reggaeton as Afrodiasporic music. Do you like anything from England? Do you like anything from different music of Africa, different sounds in Africa? You understand? Here in America, obviously you have rap, R&B, and jazz, and all this other stuff. In Jamaica, they have their own thing. In Haiti, they have compa. I realized that, and I was talking to my friend about that. They have compa, and I was like, well, compa is more like, relaxed, soulful, and this, that, and the third. Like, I'm telling you, the melanated people on this earth always knows how to make dope music. They always do. I never doubt it. And you always have the flick of like using Spotify or using those other apps out there to get that type of music. But of course, where I'm from, nobody has a problem blasting music out loud. It don't matter where you're from. Okay. Like usually, besides so-called African Americans, Caribbeans would blast their music out all day. Shout outs to Flatbush. Haitians, I remember Haitians. I mean, this church I passed by, I had to be a Haitian church. I mean, I had the shit was so loud. I was in the car and I was just like, yo, they really going hard with this shit. Yo, that's dope. Shout outs to my Dominicans playing that Latin trap. Shout outs to y'all homies in the Bronx, University Avenue, going crazy with that shit. Sitting up there blasting that Latin trap. You understand me? That joint is always lit. But on the real though. But on the real low, tell me what type of music y'all like when it comes to Afro-diasporic music. That would be great. Put that in the comment section for me. I'm gonna read a couple of y'all comments, and then a couple of minutes from now, I'm gonna start getting started on like the article I got pulled up randomly. I didn't even really read it. Like I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and share this because this might be good. The only sample like was that Anne-Marie sample of Why Don't We Fall in Love that 2 Chainz and Ariana Grande did together. Wagner, you put me on game, bro. I didn't even know they did that song together, bro. Thanks for that. You put me on game, bro. Yeah. I like that. That's dope, bro. Blades of Azure. I don't even know what that means. Just annoying asshole. I'm just in time for class. Yes, it's going to be a lesson. Okay, you're going to enjoy it. Shout out to my homie Jay. What's good? I'm not very familiar with world beat, Afrobeat music. What the small sample I've heard, it sounds pleasant. Was that Afrobeats though, Jay? Was that Afrobeats? Because if it was Afrobeats, then okay, I can understand you. But yeah, I mean, look, like I said, maybe if I probably made the stream private, I do a part 2 where I play all the songs and I don't get striked or anything. I probably put it on another channel where you guys can listen to it and stuff like that, and you can understand the difference of like music that I've mentioned, like compa, reggaeton, salsa music, bachata. That's also something I meant to say. Bachata, which is primarily like Hispanic, you know what I mean? Well, not Hispanic, but Spanish, Hispanic, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Those in the Caribbean, you understand me? So stuff like that, you understand? Like, yeah. No, it's cool, bro. Yeah, let me know on that. But yeah, it's cool if you don't know anything about it. That's why I'm here. I always try to serve a different platter of these different things. And for you to understand, Azor Simpish, British hip hop doesn't exist. It's either grime or drill now. So in case you don't understand that, you don't know, now you know, nigga. So but nah, seriously though, the culture is refined, and I just really want to know if anybody has any opinions on whether you believe that Afro beats is the new wave. I didn't mean to put Afro music, but Afro beats. I really think it is a new R&B. Because like R&B is very soulful, right? And R&B is like telling this story about pleasing the one woman and the relationship and stuff like that. And I feel like in this era, when it comes to Afro beats, because a lot of people jumping on Afro beats, not even if you're like a West African or this, that, and third, it's just in general. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's what I think. I really do think that when it comes to Afro beats, it is type like it is. That's just how I see it. Because R&B of today is just really not going to. Oh, well, let me tell you about that. So I'm gonna read it. I have to reread the terms and conditions. I don't understand why we can't play music we like on stream. No, Jay, you can play it, but the thing about it is that they're gonna give you a copyright strike. And I mean, it doesn't do much to your channel, especially mine's, because mine is very small. But I don't know, maybe I get OCD because I don't like seeing that. I like to always see that the streams that I do, there's no problem with the music I play, and then my minds will just start making beats myself. Hint, hint. That it's not gonna be any problems. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that. I just don't like seeing copyright strikes on my joint. But either way, I just don't give a shit. I just play it because I want to. You can play it though. It's just gonna be a copyright strike. So Azure Saints comes out of here with a very irrelevant comment. I fucked a 50-year-old, sir. Yeah, right. You ain't fuck no 50-year-old. Stop playing yourself. You probably had a wet dream of one, but you ain't fuck no 50-year-old. Stop playing with me, bro. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Nobody want to hear your cheesy ass little fucking. Excuse me, y'all, because this guy is probably trying to get me all worked up. I'm gonna ignore this fool. And if you got smoke, you can hit the link once I put it, asshole. Like, why is this guy here talking shit, yo? Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you here, yo? I'm trying to be peaceful tonight. You're such a dick. Oh man. Let me put this on, y'all. Yeah. Let me put this up though. All right, let me see what y'all saying before I start off. You understand? Oh no, definitely. We can have a debate. We can really have a debate. Give me about like 10 to 15 minutes and I'll have your little slum dumbass come up on this panel and talk your shit. But we could definitely have a debate. We definitely can have a debate because you a piece of shit, bro. Let's see. Okay, makes sense as long as wouldn't completely remove the entire. Yeah, but it's usually harder for those that's monetized, right, Jay? Because the thing about it is that there's more regulations on those who's more noticeable. Where I'm not really noticeable and all that. You know what I mean? Like, so they're not gonna really bother with me, but they would bother me by just saying it's copyright strike, and you can obviously fight it. So just so you know that. I don't even know if you have a channel, but that's how it would be. Shout outs to my homeboy Mace Taggart in the building. You dig? Shout outs to you, bro. Good seeing you. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you subscribe to Mace Taggart. You understand? Definitely some dope shit. Definitely some dope material, especially if you're into sports. You understand me? So yeah, shout outs to him, man. Appreciate y'all. He says, I wasn't gonna come here to talk shit. You're the one that called me a simp first, sir. Oh, stop crying, bro. Stop crying. You'll be okay. You don't have to cry, bro. It's gonna be all right. Stop whining. Stop being a little biatch. Dickhead. You're gonna be just fine. This dude crying. He's like, oh, why you called me a simp? Why you called me a simp? Look, listen, all that shit you talking, Mr. Azure Saints, like I said, bro, once I drop the link, you feel some type of way, hit the link. Obviously, the link isn't up right now because I want to say some shit. So shut up, bro. Just relax and enjoy the show. Shut up. Jesus Christ. Let me live. Okay, so this is from Rolling Stone. Hopefully they don't make this is okay, whatever. Okay. Shout outs at Rolling Stone. Hopefully I can read this without any problems. How Afrobeats is making the world listen. Musicians and fans from Africa have been diligently constructing the sound of the future. Now it's here. Shout outs to Monk Per, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Konpeth and Nelson CJ. In 2006, a crew of young musicians from Nigeria set up the hottest coalition of Nigerian DJs. The group comprised artists living in the country as well as in the growing diaspora around the world. Their mission was to promote the kind of music that was popular in West Africa at the time by acts like P Square, Tubaba, and Dubanj. These were tunes with elements of electronic and dance music set to African percussion, as well as including hints of high life, dance hall, hip hop, and R&B. Origin traceable across the spectrum of Black expression. It was obvious that Africans living abroad were craving their own music because that's one of the ways they could connect back home, says DJ Neptune, one of the earliest members of the coalition. This was before we started having blogs coming into the game, he says. Over the years, the kind of music they were promoting has become known as Afrobeats, a term that describes the most popular music coming out of West Africa, coined in the aughts. Afrobeats with a S, and similar in the name Afrobeat, popularized by Fela Kuti in the 1970s. Which I remember that Fela Kuti, for example, he came out with some album or something like that, I believe 1971, that was called Expensive Shit. And I don't want to really tell a story on that, but you can Google that. But Fela Kuti was a fucking dope-ass Afrobeats artist in the 1970s. When you get the chance after this stream, check him out. But is distinct in its more modern origin and flavor. While Kuti's music was characteristically political and orchestral, Afrobeats is often jovial, digitally produced, and sung in English, West African, and Pidgin languages. Now, artists from Africa are rapidly reshaping the sound and texture of pop music, and Afrobeats just had its biggest year ever. Burna Boy, which I know of his music, and Wizkid, I mentioned Wizkid, okay? Two of Nigeria's biggest stars, both took home Grammys the past year, and American pop stars have eagerly taped into the scene. After a dazzling appearance on Drake's Certified Love Boy, fellow Nigerian Thames delivered one of the year's best records with her EP, If Orange Was a Place. There was also a viral rise of Ghanaian American Afro-futurist Amare, whose Kelly Uchis, who is a dope-ass artist, assisted remixed in her 2020 single, Sad Girls Love Money, became an anthem for independent women across the internet. Last fall, Nigerian-born artist CK's Love Struck, that's the song I was talking about, y'all, Love Nuanti T, became a top 40 hit in the US, this after emerging as one of Shazam's most searched songs and dominating TikTok for months. Afrobeats had its year of widest coverage from my perspective, CK says. The music reached places it has never reached. Even with its recent Western crossover moment, Afrobeats can't be separated from African culture. It's in the percussion and deep bass of Burna Boy's On the Low, a standout on his 2019 album, African Giant, and in the treatise of colonialism, economics, and politics throughout the record. You can feel it in last summer's global smash Essence, which earned the Lagos-born Wizkid his first entry on the Billboard Hot 100 as a lead performer. He nabbed his only #1 as a guest on Drake Afro-Caribbean smash One Dance. I need a one dance. I need a win in my hand. One more time before I go. Reaching the top 10. The song's chorus, Only You Fit Hold My Body, is a testament to the diligently rhythmic language of the diaspora, to the population's power to morph stilted tongues, injecting texture and vibrancy into the English language. The same can be said for the original version of Nigerian singer Fireboy DML's Peru, released last summer. It's like hearing all of the Afrobeats' most compelling traits served at once. Its intoxicating rhythm, courtesy of Nigerian producer Shizzy, unrolls over seductive polyrhythmic drums, while Fireboy's vocals gallop smoothly to the percussion beat, percussive beat. The Pidgin English dialect that are spoken throughout West Africa guides the song and inherent charm. All right, I'm not going to really spend all this time reading this article, but just so you can get an idea, okay? Yeah, yo, Jess, I really don't know that song like that, yo. If you could tell, yeah, that's a fact, Jess. That's a fact. But you know, no lie, Jess. Yeah, but you know what it is, Jess? I think it's been hitting for like the last couple of years. Like I remember when I was just start getting up on it. I started getting up on it back in like 2016, 2017. Yeah. But my favorite artist so far, Jess, is Wizkid. And I don't know if y'all know some brother named Toby. It's some dude named Toby who rap, but he does like Afro beats and he rap at the same time. And it's him and his wife. That shit is fucking sick, man. Look at this nigga in the comment getting all hyped up because this is a real Jessica X. Leave it, bro. God damn, she's here. This is the homie. All right. So on the real shit, y'all, like, tell me what y'all like when it comes to that joint, yo, because I really fucks with it. You know what I mean? Like, I really fucks with it. I'm trying to get out of this rap shit because this rap shit is like boring me to death, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's boring me to death. Fuck it. Let's let's drop the link, y'all, because I'm really interested in what y'all have to say. It would really be dope. So I'm trying to see what's up. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all. Y'all can come through. Y'all can pull up. You know what I'm saying? Facts though. All right. While that goes on, I'm gonna talk about the Yo, why is Azure here talking shit, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why are you talking shit? Yes, WizKid. I was just talking about that earlier, Jess. WizKid, when he came out with that song, fuck, what is that song? I was just thinking Controller, but it's the wrong one. It's not Controller, I swear to God. It's not. WizKid is the shit, though. I like WizKid. WizKid got some dope music. I gotta listen to more of his music, though. That's a fact. Essence was good. No Stress, Mood, Buju, and all that other shit. Yeah. I'm trying to get into Afrobeats and more, though. All right, and this is one question, I guess, because you're Nigerian. If they have any new, like, what other music besides, I guess, Afrobeats might they have, if you know? Let me know on that. So Jay says, new rap music is my least favorite genre. It's tied in with death metal. That's because they have all these niggas that's doing a combination of, like, trying to do that emo boy shit, and then trying to do it with trap music at the same time, bro. So I've definitely been seeing that for a while. You understand? The last dude that I actually liked that did that was Triple X Tentacion. Yo, Triple X Tentacion definitely gets my fucking voice. All right, it's cool. You don't have to come up. But yeah, but straight up though, Triple X Tentacion was my favorite on some real shit though, because he had that shit. Bitch, I'm in your tea sipping. Wait, how did it go? He's like, bitch, I'm in your hood sipping tea. What the fuck is up? Yeah, that's my shit, yo. But nah, real shit. Nah, that's no problem, Jess. Come through to the next live if you can. Yeah, I don't relate. It's definitely gone down the emo route. Not only that, but niggas is really generic. Because what are they really talking about in the raps now? It's always the same shit. Oh, shout out to 1G's in the building. What's good, bro? Good to see you, bro. But I'm just talking about diasporic music. Anybody can hit the link. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. Bro, what's his name? Azure Saints, I seen you hit the link, but your device is not connected, bro. So if you can connect your device, that'd be great. So you can talk all the shit you want. Yeah, y'all. Soul love, B. Soul love, B. Give me 1 second. All right, back, y'all. So yeah, also want to talk about oh shit. What do you want?
I'm just here to have a conversation with you, but I see that you were talking a heap of shit when I was, trying to be friendly with you. What's that about?
Well, hello, sir. Thank you for having your little man voice trying to act all hard on my panel.
No. See, the moment that when I'm not on the panel, you were acting all tough, but then when I get on the panel, you want to joke.
But you always know the vibes. Like you know how I get down, bro. Like I roast you on your own panel, and I roast you on my panel. You know this already.
Oh, you even when I'm not here.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to your lame ass in a second. Facts, I can't listen to this goofy music today. So okay, 1G's. I'm gonna say this though. What you have to find, what I usually find comfortable, because I can't completely say I can't fuck with rap music, right? I mean, obviously I'm telling you I can fuck with Afrobeats and all that other stuff. But when it comes to rap music, I have to find underground artists in order for it to be dope. You understand me? So that's the type of stuff that I'm saying. I can't give up rap completely. But anyway, getting back to this lame ass loser.
I'm not a loser.
Azure simp.
You're not a simp either.
Yeah, you are.
How?
Why? Look, listen. First of all, I know you was going goo goo gaga because Jessica X showed up in my chat. That's
no. See, the reason why. The reason why. Hold on. Let me get a chance to defend myself. The reason why I want to talk to Jessica X is because of important stuff. It has nothing to do with simping.
Because you like her.
Hold on.
Fuck out of here.
Hold on. Can I speak? It has nothing to do with trying to get with her and all that stuff. It has everything to do with getting down to business. Okay.
Business about what?
business about, Cry's logic.
What do you care about what she's doing with Cry's logic?
Yeah.
Why do you care about Cry's logic? What the fuck? You care
I never said I cared about. I just want to know.
What? Hold on. Why? What business? Okay, first of all, number one, we're not making this a Jessica all day stream. That's not gonna happen. Shout out to Jess. Good looks for coming through.
You didn't even shout me out, Coon.
Because you ain't important. But like I said,
if I'm not important, why am I a moderator on your chat?
Shut up. Listen. It's okay, bro. You have a crush on Jessica X. Jessica X is attractive.
No, I don't.
We know that already. Just calm down.
I just want to talk. That's it.
Just shut up, bro. Like just relax, bro. Like it's all good, bro. It's Azure Sips on my panel.
I'm relaxed. What makes you think I'm upset?
No. Make sure you subscribe to Azure Sips. You know what I mean? He definitely has some okay content. And we out here, bro. We just supporting the live. You know what I'm saying? Afrobeats all the way. Dance hall, kumbaya, bachata, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? South American music, African music as well. Because I told you I only know Ethiopian music besides that. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's a source simps. So it's cool. There's definitely talented artists out there. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't have the time to discover them as once that I did, I guess. And I get that, bro. I get that. It's just because YouTube, it's just that's how I found artists. YouTube and Instagram. So that's how I'm able to reach it and all that other stuff. Underground, where it's at all day. Most of the popping artists are there. Yeah, and I think you probably play. I mean, is Freddie Gibbs underground? That's one thing that I'm trying to understand and discover. Freddie Gibbs would be considered underground. Oh, you know why I say that though? Because you always play that deep instrumental on there that cut a nigga deep. But yeah, what you want to discuss, Mr. Azor?
Yeah. So if we have time, I know you want to discuss all the music and all that stuff, but let's just discuss the like overall, like what's going on the internet in regards to, if you want to talk about, the beefing and the doxing and all that kind of crap and the, interracial things.
What about interracial things?
So as far as I know, when we see people, there are certain people that see interracial dating as bad and, bring the black race out of existence. But the thing about it is, look, people date whoever they want, and that's life. I mean, I'm not going to date, somebody because I wanted to please another group of people. No, I mean, you do what you want.
You cut out.
Better than being in a relationship where, you're not happy than you are happy, right?
That's correct. I'm going to respond to that. As soon as this comment. Some white dude that I work with told me he discovers new up and coming music through Pitchfork or something. Yeah, Pitchfork is like a blog, bro. So yeah, he's absolutely right. Pitchfork is like a blog. But get into what you're talking about. Yeah, I've been had the same. Yes, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I've been had the same stance on interracial relationships for the longest. I've always sat out there and said it doesn't matter. Your dick is not my dick, so I don't care who the fuck you're fucking. And you're not my girl. So I mean, at the end of the day, whoever you decide to lay up with and decide to romantically involve with, that's your business. I'm over the whole entire pro-black restrictions. Like, you shouldn't get with a snow bunny. Like, bro, and even biracials. Like, I don't put biracials on a pedestal, but I mean, look, there ain't nothing wrong with being with a biracial. Because I see it sometimes, like, people have problems with, like, oh, it's biracials, da-da-da. You're like, biracials is dope, man. So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's just fucking dumb to just be on some bullshit. But yeah.
And you know what else is dumb, though?
What?
Like, there's this one person that said, there's no such thing as biracial. Like, you can't be that fucking stupid. There is. And he also said that, only the father can determine the race of the baby.
Oh, that's the Hebrew Israelite things. The Hebrew Israelite, that's right. And then he sit up there saying, you are what your father is. And look, I understand it because it's a man that provides a seed for the womb. I get it. I try to stand off of that. Like I try to just stay away from that because I just want to be able to look through both lenses. But I can understand why that would be true. You know what I mean? Like why? Because the father is the one that determines the seed because he puts the sperm inside the woman and she carries the seed. I get it. But that's Hebrew Israelites way. Hebrew Israelites will say some shit like that and they'll be like, yeah, you know, that's right.
Shit right there.
That's right. But yeah,
I mean, that's some fuck shit right there.
It is,
to be honest.
It is some fuck shit, but saying no things is biracial. So, I mean, there's a YouTuber I watch and I definitely like what he talks about, and he'll say things like that. But I mean, up to discretion. I mean, if they procreate with someone that's outside their nation, that's their fucking business. I just Indie Exposed Investigation says that's some nature boy shit. Peace reflections. Peace reflections. I love myself. CELLF. Oh, I'm gonna roll. I mean, like, yo, like, I think in 2022, a lot of people just don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm just being real. They don't give a fuck about that. They like, look, listen, if you look good and I'm trying to say what's up, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck what fucking nation you from. You know what I mean? Like, the world is too good. There's too many women out here who look fine as fuck for me to care. Like, goddamn, like, no, bitch. Like, fuck y'all. I have no invested interest in what or who people choose to date. I wish them all the best. Yeah, right. And then Indians, exactly. Right. Live your life. That's it. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man. I mean, I think I might have seen like something happened with you. Somebody exposed you with going out with a so-called white girl.
Oh yeah, RBR, the same dude that you know, the same sellout nigga that invited white nationalists onto his panel, and says a lot of gay shit. Yeah, so basically, he decided to put that shit on his community post, right, and then put some gay shit on there. And like, this dude keeps saying, like, he keeps calling me gay and shit because of the woke situation. I'm like, dude, woke and I were nothing more than just friends. That's it. We're just friends, nothing more. Oh but then he starts slandering me, and he slanders everybody else. But that's what RBR is known for: slandering on people, lying on people, making false allegations on people. That's what he does, just to get clout and just. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, that's true, man.
That's why though? Like, what? Like, that should have really annoyed me, and I would have to say, like,
cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Like, excuse me, bitch. Like, mind your motherfucking business, ho. But nah, real shit though. Like, RBR within inside of himself, he's a character. But I mean, you still was a hating ass nigga when it came to that girl. But we're not gonna talk about who that is because you mad because I sat there and said she's attractive. But we gonna be quiet.
It's fine, man. It's fine. I'm not really offended by that shit at all. But and he wonders why there are so many people coming up on his panel attacking him, because he always attacking other people and lying on people, and he needs to realize.
On drugs? Does he take medication?
No, but as far as I know, he takes radiation chemotherapy, which has a negative effect towards the brain.
I see why. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but also you have to understand this. Like, before the chemotherapy, I mean, he was always like that, but like, he wasn't like that crazy. He was crazy, yes, but he wasn't overboard, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I just, because it used to be really annoying with him. He used to be like on like Melody's panel, and then he would just try to argue with everybody. He'd be like, "You cool nigga," and then just going back and forth all day and be like, "Yeah, you just don't love black people," and all this other stuff. I'm like, but you have literally people disrespecting me, and specifically those so-called black women disrespecting me as a so-called black man. Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? No.
No, he doesn't have cancer. He doesn't have cancer. No. Basically, he's just cowardless. He's a freaking coward. That's it. He's an old man trying to work for this $30 billion that, you know, YouTube owes us, but YouTube doesn't owe us that money. And then whenever I asked him, you know, how did you get those numbers? He types on he goes on his calculator, types some random number in, types up random numbers that have nothing to do with how he got his result. And you know, that makes him look stupid. And then every time you prove him wrong, he kicks you off the panel and mutes you. Oh, so great. And therefore, you know, that's not a conversation. To him, that's not a conversation. A conversation to him is that you agree with everything that he's talking about because he's black.
I wonder if he likes to play Afrobeats during his like shindig and all that shit.
Oh, by the way, he also called you gay as well. Bronze.
What? Hold on. Wait a minute.
What? What the fuck?
He called me gay?
Yes. Because
what he called me gay for?
Because you were on the panel with me.
What the fuck? What? Wait a minute. He's just talking out his ass. I'll give him that. No, sorry, old man. I definitely have interest in women. Okay, like I love women. Yeah, there's already one I really find attractive. So at the end of the day, like fuck you. No, I'm not gay. You wish I was.
But honestly, he did say some pretty gay shit. He was telling another dude. Yeah, he was telling another dude to look down his pants to see if his dick was hard. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I have a feeling Bronze would run to Maya or Chile. They both in their 40s, like he on the U.S. Olympic track team in 2 seconds. Look, listen, brother. I don't know if it would work out though. Maya's in that whole entire relationship with herself. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen. I did. You know what, Wagner? I remember doing a conversation on that way back before I started the Brownstone Powwow. I had a conversation on that where I was like, yo, I forgot what it's called, but where they basically marry themselves and they're in a relationship with themselves. I mean, it's a difference from being a loner. So, I mean, yeah, but let's just say if I did want to go with Maya and this and third, and she let me smash, would that mean that she cheated on herself? Like, I've never understood that. But no, RBR, he's always going to be a fucking character. I just, look, my thing is I learned to accept that's who he is. He likes to call a lot of people gay or like to call them the F word. So I don't prescribe. I don't really try to care for his shit. I mean, at most, he's a fucking troll. So
right.
It is.
And he did commit a felony as well.
Asking the real questions. Yeah, Maya, and you know what's crazy, bro? It's crazy how certain women just do not age when they get older, right? Like they just have that look, they have that whole entire thing, and they don't age. They still look delectable. You understand? So I definitely do. Maya is definitely one of them. Chili is, but you know, there's definitely women out there that age badly, and it ain't no coming back from that. When they used to be a singer, when they used to be an artist, yeah, it's like that. No, it means she or he took your dick and sent your young ass home. Shout out to Indian Exposed Investigations. But yeah, bro. I don't know. Well, you stopped going to RBR Network, so I guess you're just on your own now, right?
Right. Yeah, I stopped going over him because he talks about the same shit, you know, trying to get $30 billion, which is made up money. And you know, he says that he's trying to help all of Black YouTube get paid, which, you know, they're getting paid for their content.
They're getting paid for their content. So at the end of the day, you just need to work hard. And if you don't want to use it off of YouTube AdSense money, obviously you have PayPal. You can use PayPal, the other apps and stuff like that, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep it moving. You know
yeah.
I mean?
But the reason why he's saying that is because he's not getting paid and because he's not monetized. And the reason why he's not monetized is because of hate speech.
Well, that's his fucking fault. Why should I care? And look, why should YouTube care? I mean, you obviously know the guidelines and regulation, and that YouTube is still that platform where they can regulate rules at any second. So whose fault is that? That's yours. Don't like it, you can take your ass over to Rumble, or you take your ass over to different websites and try to see if you can make your money there. I mean, shit, you have more subscribers, way more subscribers than I have, so it shouldn't be a problem with the transition. It might be that vegan thing. Hey, yo, but you know what, Jay? What I've noticed is women that usually is really hardcore on that vegan thing, usually so-called black women, they age gracefully. There's certain women that's like so-called white or just other nations, they get on that vegan thing and they just do good as well. You know what I mean? So all flavors, I guess, shout outs to the vegan life fam. You know what I'm saying? All the women looking good. Coochies probably taste like coconut water. You know what I mean? So we straight out here, dog. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like I feel like women that get on that vegan shit, they have a glow. I just look, my whole life with that vegan shit, yo, like look, I don't know. Because there's just certain things that I crave for. That's just like, but like it's certain stuff that I really crave for that's obviously not vegan. And I just hated that whole entire alkaline shit that was going on. Like, oh, you know, you should go alkaline to kill all the diseases. No, it's just about knowing your body and what you can intake and what is good for you and what is not. Your body always tells you what it needs. It's your job to sit up there and figure out what is good for you. But of course, I wouldn't recommend milk, not in large quantities, not to drink milk all the time. But yeah. What else you got, Azure?
So I guess you and Big J still, hate each other.
Man, fuck Big J, yo. I don't like someone who trolls and starts a lot of shit. And once he gets put to the fire and he's trying to go ahead and take down, number one, I tell people I'm just around. I don't try to label myself in this space. Okay. I don't try to say, oh, I'm definitely in this. No, I'm just around. So my thing about it is that when I have these conversations, it's just like, yeah, I care for brothers being uplifted and figuring out a way to get from point A to point B, of course, yes. But at the same time, though, my whole entire problem is that he's just a fucking shit starter. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking shit starter. And the thing about it is when he gets called out, he says all these rambunctious things like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come out and see you and this, that, and third. Nigga, you ain't going to do shit. So at the end of the day, you can rouse and ruse and act like you missed a big man and all this other stuff. You're just crying behind a keyboard. But we haven't talked in a while, so I'm not going to even try to even, you know what I mean? And I mean, there's one particular person I will say I think has stirred a pot with the whole entire problem between me and him. But, I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to instigate and all that other stuff. But I definitely do feel like they did stir the pot with it as well. Let's see. I enjoy steak too much. I don't really consume dairy. Yes. Steak is all medium rare steak, yeah? Especially if you go out to like those like fancy ass restaurants and stuff like that. Like, of course, New York strip, the whatever they call it and stuff like that. I haven't had steak in a while. I just really am into fish right now. Fish is really good. I really like fish. The whole thing with him, it is what it is at the end of the day. But let him still continuously do his thing, and maybe he'll get the numbers of views he wants. Maybe he doesn't care about that. Maybe hopefully he thinks he can take down the space. But I mean, the space.
What's his plan to take down the space?
There's never no logic. I mean, like I said, I've always offered him a solution. Like, you can go ahead and create a whole new space and create a platform where you're really teaching so-called black people, so-called black men, the stuff that you want them to learn. But you make yourself look like a dick by trying to argue all day with men that you definitely disagree with and doing stupid clickbaity trends because you don't like what someone said about you. Yeah, dude, the fuck out of here. Yes, indeed. Oh, a pescatarian? Cool. I would say loosely, yeah. I probably tried that vegan lifestyle like once in my life, and just it's annoying because it's like wherever you go, it's like ingredients will still have milk in it. If they don't have milk in it, they have soy. If it doesn't have soy, then it has some type of ingredients in there that is not good for you in order to substitute what it would be in other things. And then of course the plant-based chickens and the fucking plant-based sausages and the plant-based this, the plant-based that. It's like, dude, like plant-based cheeses and all this other stuff. Like, it tastes toxic and fake. Just give me real cheese, bitch. Like why, like, you know what I mean? Like, then they had like vegan fish, which is still soy, vegan chicken, which is soy. I can't get with it. I don't like soy. I don't fuck with soy. That's why they have soy boys. I don't mess with it, man. I can't deal with it. I just rather just have the real thing. I just can't. I mean, obviously, I've been to a fair before where they had like things like they had vegan Pop-Tarts, like a vegan tarts or something like that. That shit was good. And I'm not gonna lie, there's so-called black people that made vegan mac and cheese. That joint was ill. I can't lie. Like, and it tasted just like regular mac and cheese, bro. And then of course there's Jamaicans that do the whole entire vegan spiel. Off the hook, bro. But yeah, I can't, because it's too many things that, Jay, to be honest with you, it's too many things that I see where it's like, why is this even vegan food? Like, you motherfuckers made bacon out of rice paper and made bacon out of banana peels. Are you serious, bro? And then you put like a chemical to invoke the flavor that it would be if it was actually just bacon. Nah, man. Yeah, bro. A brother ain't trying to grow no titties out here, bro. Like, I'm not trying to grow no titties. Like, and I ain't trying to have my little jank downstairs shrivel up. You understand me? Like, I'm good out here. Like, bro, I don't know why people do it. And then these assholes try to sit up there and say, oh, well, you know, soy is healthy for you. You can eat soy. But I'm like, dude, look at all this fucking food that's going out there now, which is, I think I did at least 2 to 3 videos on it. They're going to the point now where they're taking the cells out of the food, the cells out of the animals, and then making that the new meat. Fuck that.
All right, Bronzebird. Shit. I'm gonna go downstairs, play some COD, my bro. Shit. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow.
Okay, cool. I make sure people subscribe to your page and all that other stuff and blah. Yeah. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Oh yeah, no problem. So that I can, you know, address some about the New Yorkers.
What about the New Yorkers?
You guys are whack as hell.
Yo, why are you talking shit? Like, bro, first of all, we're like we're the main ones in America people know about. Where are you from? That people
I'm from
know
the
you.
South.
Oh, that's right. We're in the South.
In Memphis.
Oh, Memphis. Do they know people like you in Memphis like that? Because people would rather go to New York than Memphis. Am I correct?
Yeah. I find New York. Well, actually, yeah, because Memphis.
Oh, all right. Yeah, the fuck I thought. So you think you can come over here trying to diss on New Yorkers because we got more swag than you?
But originally, I originate from Louisiana.
Oh, even worse. Nobody.
That's not worse.
Yo, no, it is.
No.
No.
You gotta get used to that weather, buddy. Gotta get used to that heat.
Nobody wants to be in heat. We fluctuate through different weathers. We're the only ones that really are able to.
Oh, you can't take the heat. You can't handle the heat.
We have the most great, bro. We have summers where it's like over 100 degrees. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
it's humid as hell without summers. What are you talking about?
In Sacramento, I know it is. It's like
now you try. I see how you think, bro. You trying to deflect and trying to use.
I don't deflect anything.
You definitely are. Cause look, bro. Why would you say that if you was look, bro? Listen, I know you want to be in New York. You enjoy it. You want to be in New York.
Hell, I even got family in California.
But like I said, you definitely want to be in New York, because if you didn't want to be in New York, why are you mentioning my shit then?
What shit?
The fact that, man, why are you mentioning about New York? Talking about New York is just whack.
It's just, what even is in New York?
Why are you such a hater, yo? Like, this is a crazy thing about it. Why?
Like, it's just not exotic. New York is not exotic. It doesn't have. It
can be exotic. A lot of people like New Yorkers. I already know.
No. Like, where the palm trees, man?
Fucking palm.
Excuse
trees.
Me? Did you just say fuck the palm trees?
Yeah, fucking palm trees.
No.
Why are you such a fucking
dead.
hater?
Live stream tomorrow. You're dead.
Dead nothing. You mad because you're not a New Yorker?
No.
We got
he
more
said fuck palm trees.
We have more.
That's a disgrace.
You don't even have fucking palm trees where you at. So why are you even over here trying to come my ass, bro? What you talking about?
I don't even want to be in Memphis to begin with.
Thank you. Like, look. Look what he says. Everybody love New Yorkers.
Oh,
yo.
Come on, Indians. Come on.
You a hater, yo. Like, get the fuck out of here. Everybody know, look, listen. At the end of the day, our swag and our culture will always be yours, bro. Listen, you in Louisiana, we cool with the Mardi Gras, seeing shorties take out their tits. That's great, bro. But at the end of the day, stop being a hater.
And we got palm trees in Louisiana, by the way.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Why are you such a
You
hater?
should give a fuck because listen, the palm trees make everything look exotic.
New York permeates the fucking country.
It's so fucking cold in New York, my nigga.
Bro, is it cold now?
It's
not cold now. It's 60-something degrees outside. So what are you talking about?
That's cold to me.
Yeah, because you're not used to that. You know why? Because you don't deal with the fluctuations of weathers, bro. You deal with
so do you. You can't deal with that Louisiana heat.
Bro, I just told you we have one of the humid summers we always have, bro. We get degrees that's over 100 degrees. So why are you talking shit?
All right.
You was a hater, fam. Fuck out of here.
Okay, well, thank you for having me, Bronze.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. Fuck out of here, son. You trying to talk shit about New Yorkers, yo. You see that goofy shit? This dude is a fucking bozo, yo. You see that, right? This dude is a bozo, yo. I didn't come out of here talking shit about New Yorkers, yo. Like, I didn't even expect that. Like, what the fuck, yo? Get the fuck out of here, yo. Like, this dude is a clown. He's a bozo, man. Yeah, yo, you trying to derail my whole fucking shit on here, yo. I'm talking about Afrobeats, man. I'm sitting up there talking about all this like African jungle and all this other dope shit on the music, man. Y'all see this in the comment section, man. Shout out to Pure Butterfly Spirit. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. But yeah, I just really wanted to say that, man. Like, of course, this bozo's talking shit. But make sure you do subscribe to Azure Saints. We gotta help that brother. Because that brother, he's trying to compete against me. You know what I'm saying? He always tries to debate me and all this other stuff, and I always win. He knows not to mess with thy Bronzebird. Okay. Of course, Gino. He does. Zora doesn't understand. Zora Simps never gets it. But I remember on another live stream, he told me that he wants to visit New York. So I mean, look. He can talk all that shit he wants to. I know he wants to come to New York. I know he wants to ride the subway. He wants to be able to know what it's like taking a train and having the real New York experience, taking the A train or taking the subway just in general. You understand? Going through Central Park or going seeing the Statue of Liberty and this, that, and the third. He's a fucking hater. Yeah. One more time. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Oy vey, get up out of here. Who is this guy? Who is this dude? Who is this clown? Who are you? Fuck out of here. But nah, real shit. But I'll probably make this a part 2, but I definitely do want to explore more of like the whole entire I want to explore like more of the Afrodiasporic music, because there's some that I know right now. And there's some that I remember talking to someone, like, especially what I find gratifying from my experience, like before, because I still like Jamaican culture, even though we're talking about Afrobeats, toasting, and that still was related into getting into hip hop of the 1970s, the last poets and such. Yeah. Let's see. Be sure to take him on the bum car on the A train. Well, that's the thing, bro. Unless you're talking about if you get on an A train or any train that's like usually no passengers in there, just that one guy sitting on the seat or laying down, take him in that car. He's going to really realize life then. Oh, man. My only concern is someone said the rats are as big as house cats. It's kind of exaggerated when people say that, but it's not, because some rats really do be big. And you better be careful if there's garbage bags lying around, because if it's garbage bags lying around, I'll just tell you, you're fucked, because there's going to be rats just running back and forth. And you don't like seeing the scene of rats? Yeah, stay away from those places. You better find a clean ass street. And I won't even guarantee you that you will find one all the time in New York. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely neighborhoods, especially in Manhattan in particular, that's very clean. Like, you won't see a rat. But when the subway, you're fucked. And I will definitely tell you, if you go to like the back of the subway station, rats be having a whole entire paradise on there. Also, the fact of the matter that homeless people don't mind being scurried on by rats. Rats be on them. Yeah. Queens is not a given. Queens is not a given. Depends where you move in Queens. Let's see. I forgot. Pure Butterfly Spirit says, I'm gonna take my first visit to New York this year and visit my ex-husband. He's gonna show me all around New York. And I hope you have a good time, Pure. I hope you really do have a good time, because I don't want people to think like New York is all horrible. It's not. I mean, there's definitely spots you can go to. I just don't go to the same fucking tourist attractions. You understand? Everybody wants to go to Central Park. Everybody wants to go to 42nd Street, Times Square. I'm telling you this from being a New Yorker. You understand? Everybody always wants to go to those spots. Everybody wants to go to, let's just say something is rinky-dink, uptown to the Apollo, or go to Yankee Stadium, or go to the Met Stadium, and that's the city's field. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all out of the box. So what I will tell y'all is this. I'm going to give y'all approximately five locations that you'll enjoy in New York. Not necessarily that it's restaurant prone, but you'll enjoy it for the scenery. Number one, go to Far Rockaway Beach. Definitely a dope ass beach, especially if you want to look at Atlantic Ocean or you want to see the mountains of Staten Island. That's number one. Number two, I will say go to Roosevelt Island. Roosevelt Island is definitely a great place if you want to look between Manhattan and Queens. Coney Island, I'll bring up as an honorable mention, just because that's like the only like amusement park that's really in the city. There's another one, but that's outside New York City. It's more so in Westchester County, which is called Rye Playland. Third one I want to say is called the High Line. And the High Line is just this walkable, nice little path that used to be old railroad tracks from 34th Street all the way to 14th. Fourth thing you want to go to is, let's see, you want to go to, I mean, there's certain spots in Queens you can go to that's pretty nice. You can go to Queens Meadow Park. Queens Meadow Park is dope. That park over there with the globe where you take the 7 train, it's across the street from the City Field. You can go over to Queens Meadow Park. You'll enjoy it over there. And the fifth one I will say is Bronx Botanical Gardens. And when you want to go to museums is always dope. You understand? Museums is always dope. So I will tell you, you know, you might want to check out some museums. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jay says, I want to experience authentic Brooklyn style pizza. It's on the bucket list. Yeah, well, experience. I will say, make sure you go to pizza shops. Don't go to any old pizza shops, Jay. Because the problem is, because I've been witnessing this lately, because I've been just going on a binge of just eating pizza every day. And I haven't been enjoying it because I'm just like, the shit is whack. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been tight lately. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Like, why y'all even making pizzas like that? You know what I mean? It's whack. But I will say, if you want the most authentic pizza, you can go to Little Italy. That's in Manhattan. You can go to Little Italy. They have some pasta shops that's off the chain. There's a pizza shop I always go to. I usually get like the mushroom slices. It's like white pizza with mushroom toppings and stuff like that. If you want to go to Brooklyn, make sure you always find authentic Italian spots, because you're going to run into a lot of pizza shops where Mexicans are usually making the dishes. Okay. Cultural diffusion in our city. And usually because Mexicans will usually take those jobs, Mexicans is going to be the ones making the pizza. And I'm not going to lie to you, certain Indians do too. But I'm just being honest, because the last couple of days I've been going to pizza shops and I've been nothing more but pissed. I don't like, I really don't like, I have not been feeling the pizzas I've been eating lately, yo. I had to really search them out and find them. But yeah, in Brooklyn you can find them. But if you're trying to find them real New York slices, you're gonna have to take a trip, fam. And I'm talking about you're gonna have to travel to Brooklyn, because you're not gonna just find the authentic Brooklyn slices like that off of just general whim. You know, you gotta search for that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can find any Italian neighborhoods in Queens, you know what I mean? If you can find any authentic, you know, And if you go to the Bronx, you could probably go to this place called Belmont, where that's like the little Italy of the Bronx. And you'll find some stuff out there. But I would definitely guarantee you, if you want to get the real New York pizza experience and it's like really to your flavor and taste buds, try to find one that's Italian owned. That's where you can really find it. You can find that. And I definitely will say, if you want to taste cuisine, I would definitely say taste the Caribbean food in New York. The Caribbean food in New York is to die for. I'm just letting you know that. And even the vegan options isn't bad, but it depends where you want to go through when it comes to vegan options. It's not all vegan foods that taste the same. A lot of them have been tasting trash lately. You understand? So, yeah, I will tell you at the end of the day, when you want to do that, just make sure that you do that. Any other recommendations y'all want me to give y'all? Because I will. Also, if you want a nice walk, go to Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge is always dope to go to. If you don't want to travel on a train, they have a ferry for $2.75. So it's the same rate of the subway. And you could, it's nice. It's a nice boat. They have concession stands and you could travel around the city literally on a boat. Let's see what else. Let's see. Fuck it. I'll stay online so I can answer you guys' questions. I want to tour NYC, bro. How is your tour guide for you to show me around New York City and keep me safer? I'm only a few minutes from NYC. Hey, man, hit me up on an email. I won't charge you much. I'll probably just charge. I mean, if you have a group with you, then I'll probably charge you like over 100. But, you know, to be tour guide, I have no problem with that. Just hit me on an email. It's not that bad to me. Like, I can show you everything. Like, my thing is, like, I'm used to just travel on a train. So I travel to mad different places on a train dolo. And I'll go to like Brooklyn by myself, Queens by myself, Bronx by myself, Harlem by myself, Staten Island by myself, like wherever I want. Like that's my only point of reference of New York in my head is Grand Theft Auto 4. And they had what was Manhattan called? Algonquin? They made Bronx mad small. Bronx was Bohan, and Bohan, it looked like a quarter size looking like it was a quarter size like land. They made Bohan, they made the Bronx mad small. Bohan. What was Queens called? Dukes? And then I forgot what Brooklyn was called Broker, but then they don't have Staten Island. They didn't have Staten Island. They replaced it with Jersey, which was called Alderney. Oh my God. But low key though, Jay, it really, like, I did get a little triggered because I was like, yo, like, I don't like that. Like, you made the Bronx wild fucking small, yo. Like, I don't fuck with that shit. You know what I mean? And then like knowing how Manhattan is, like, what is it? Algonquin. They only, okay, I know Manhattan. So what they did is that they stopped at Washington Heights and then they went to take you over to Bohan, which was the Bronx. But yeah, bro, like, yeah, I know. It's look, bro, when you're a New Yorker, you just notice certain things. You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, it's just like, why is that the smallest place? You replace, and that's just why you knew Grand Theft Auto 4, the designers just didn't give a shit about Staten Island. They went straight to Jersey. Because I know exactly why they did that. I was like, no one gives a fuck about Staten Island, and they really don't. It's sad. Most New Yorkers don't care about Staten Island because that's the big debate. Staten Island is legally a borough, right? But they say the lost borough is Far Rockaway, Queens. But then they also consider other places in New York before they consider Staten Island. So New Yorkers are more prone to want to travel to Long Island before they ever travel to Staten Island. Or they'll go to Jersey. They'll go to Jersey City. They'll go to Newark. They'll go to, I don't know, like whatever is the nearest area from New York, minutes from it, like they'll consider that another borough. They even consider Philly a borough. But this is what I think about New Jersey. New Jersey is the dumping grounds of retired New Yorkers or New Yorkers that's sick and tired of living in New York City. So New Jersey is the next stop to just be like, yo, we're going to go over to Jersey and just say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And then like Westchester is kind of like refined. And then like everybody just be like, well, we're going to go to upstate New York or we're just going to flat out leave New York. And then a lot of New York is like Long Island. They like Nassau County and Suffolk County. Shout outs to my homeboy. One of them is from Suffolk County. But yeah, bro. If y'all have any more questions about New York, I can answer them for you. I know we were supposed to be talking about Afrobeats, but I never mind getting off topic for you guys and having a conversation about it at all. Also, what I want to, I think this is the thing too. Just to go back and talking about feel safer, in New York. There's crazy people. Okay, I want you to understand that there's crazy people. And when I mean crazy people, people who's off the hinges, people who talk to themselves, and on a subway, you have panhandlers. Don't say shit to panhandlers or crazy people. Keep your hands in your pocket. You can give a panhandler change. You can if you want to, but people, and I don't recommend taking a train after midnight. I don't. I've done that by experience, and you have a lot of local people on the train. You will find people smoking K2, which is like synthetic weed. You will find people doing crack. You will find crazy people half naked on a train. Rush hour is not going to be like that, but yeah, exactly. Do not make eye contact. You don't want to do that ever. Yes, ever. Don't ever do that. Yep, that's why Jersey rent is expensive. It's $1,600 for a 1-bedroom where I'm at in Jersey. Yeah, bro, and that's the thing, because looking at the apartments in Jersey that I was looking at, you'd be lucky if you can find an apartment that's like $900, and that's what we're like for a studio. They're running the same cost as New York, and those like rooms is like a studio is costing like $2,100, $2,500. $1,500 for a 1-bedroom, but you gotta understand, they be placing them real estate. They be having you live in a dead ass shoebox. You understand? Yeah, it's not a good look. No, all right, Indians. I'm not gonna say you have to be paranoid on a train. Like, no, don't be fucking paranoid. But I will say, just be cautious. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't try to engage. Like, there are certain people that try to start with you based on my experience being on a train. The whole time I've lived my life taking a train for however I talk. And also, police is a little bit more lax now. But before, they made a big deal about crossing cars. So you would usually get a summons for crossing a car on a train. But it's different now. Cops are kind of a little bit more lenient, because I've seen cops let people jump the turnstile. I wouldn't recommend it, just because I just want y'all to stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? I don't want y'all getting into trouble. So just don't jump the turnstile. Pay your fare. A Metro card will run you $275. To get a new Metro card is $3. But they're trying to switch over. They're trying to switch out of that and get the whole entire Omni card, which is like you just tap it on a machine and you can just get into the train station, you know? Oh, not paranoid, but we know when you're not from NY. Of course, there's always Indians. You always know there's signals to know someone is not from New York, yo. Like, one thing I noticed, because I live in a hood, when you see so-called black men walking out with shorts in a thermal or a Lululemon long sleeve shirt with Vans on, and it's like fucking 30, 40 degrees in February. Like, we know you're not from New York. You're not from here, fam. We know you, yo. If you have to ask me, even by accents, if you have to ask me certain questions, I know you're not from New York. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't naturally, if you are fascinated by chopped cheese, you're not from New York. If you don't know how the orders is on a line when we get into bacon, egg, and cheese with an Arizona, you're not from New York. If you scared shitless being on a train, you're not from New York. If you're claustrophobic and you're on a train, you're not from New York. You understand? Just certain signals we know. You're not a New Yorker. At the end of the day, just sit your ass down and recognize you're not from here. You know what I mean? Like, don't get it fooled. They might have the hipster shit going on and all this other stuff. If you're a man with Crocs, yeah, dude, bye. But you know what though, Indians? You can't say that anymore because there's so many people wearing Crocs. Now, if you were the type of nigga to wear Toms, then yeah, son, you're not from New York. If you wear them, what's those all bird sneakers? You ever see those Indians exposed? And like if you see those all bird sneakers, yeah, we don't bro, you're not from New York. Yo, the people downtown be wearing that shit. Yeah. If you out here with 2 socks and flip-flops, nah, son. Yeah, I mean, look, listen. It's with fashion nowadays, it's all a different ball game because we can't even talk about Timbs no more because dudes is rocking Uggs now, bro. They rocking the Uggs, but they still rocking the man Uggs. You feel me? Like the unisex Uggs now. So I can't really say that, bro. Like we can't even do Timbs no more because New Yorkers is dead ass not even trying to wear Timbs like every day. Now, don't get me wrong, they still got the Air Forces, but now because it's the Jordan 1s and all that other stuff, right? So bro, I can't even say that no more. Like I try to cut ass, like and be like, yo, bro, like you not like, and that's another thing too, bro. If I say, yo, I'm about to cut your ass, and you don't know what I mean when I say that, or like, yo, this dude is giving me wild static, you not from New York. Because I can't have a conversation with you if I say certain things to you when I go over lingos, like be like, yo, dead ass, and you smile and you giggle, and if I say that to a female, her pussy get wet when I say, yo, you dead ass, or that's facts, and now you not valid. You not valid over here. If I say you not valid over here and you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not from New York. Like dudes be jacking that shit. Like for real, yo. Like they be jacking it. Like they be like, yo, like what they be saying? They be like, yo, I'm so dead ass. And they pronounce it like you don't do that. Like when you in New York, it's refined. Like, yo, I'm dead ass. Like word to mother. Like I'm dead ass. Like facts. I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. Like on the real, it's not even that serious. Like chill out. Like you doing the most right now. Like chill out. Just relax, yo. Like you doing the most. Like you a little bit static. You a little shaky. You staticky. You feel what I'm saying? Like just relax, yo. Like, you bugging. You know what I'm saying? You bugging. You wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing the most right now, yo. Like you wild day room. You wild day room. I get that from from one of my relatives. They be like, yo, bro, you wild day room. Like you wild day room, son. Fuck you mean? Like fuck you talking about? Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's not even valid, bro. Like we don't even do all that. Like you wild. Bronze, I bet you be knocking at those crazy people out on the train like Debo from Friday. Yo, to be honest with you, bro, there's a couple of times I could have gotten into a fight on the train, but number one, dudes is wild pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying because dudes want to act all tough, but then when I sit up there and say, yo, what's up? What's good? Then dudes want to be like, oh, nah. It's like the fuck I thought. So why are you talking shit while I'm on a fucking train and trying to start with, bro? Like, fuck is you talking about? Stop it. You know what I'm saying? But like now, on some real stuff, dudes really tell on themselves on the train. They'll say some stupid shit. Like they'll be like, yo, I got the blicky on me. I got the gun on me. And you be sitting there, you like, bro, you just saying you said all that shit in front of a cop. Like, calm your ass down, bro. Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, you don't have no gun, bro. Who you gonna shoot? You gonna shoot me on a crowded train, bro? The fuck out of here. We about to get off the next stop because this is an express train. Relax. You doing the most. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? I would probably fight right, and since NJ got semi-similar culture. Oh, Wagner, let me tell you about your state, New Jersey. I hate Newark. I'll tell you that right now. I fucking hate Newark. Never in my life have I been on, what is that light rail when you get off Newark Penn Station off the path. I went to go take what is it called? The HBLR. I got you in 1 second, Malik. But I went to go take the light rail to what you call it? Somewhere. I went to go take the light rail, bro. And you know what happened? Some guy is that up all in my face. I'm like, yo, why you all up on me like that? He's like, yo, shut up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You want to fight? And he was just talking shit to me, but sat all the way in the back of the light rail car while I'm sitting up front just talking shit. Yo, Newark, bro, characters. What's going on, Malik?
All right, peace and blessings. How you doing, Bronze?
I'm good, bro. How are you, bro?
All right. Hey, what's the topic? I caught a little bit of the show earlier because you had the other brother on. But
Oh, I had on Azure Saints. Azure Saints.
Azure. Azure was here. That was Azure. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't see the same avatar. So okay, I came in early. If I was all right, shout out and peace to Azure. Okay, yeah, because he knows me too. But anyway.
Oh, but well, I was going off of my New York shit. But the conversation earlier was really about is Afrobeats the new R&B. And I was just trying to get a perspective of like if you heard any more of the diasporic music besides Afrobeats, or let's just say in the UK grime, or drill is hot right now, or Jamaica, we always know reggae, but they don't know dancehall, they don't know soca, they don't know all these different things. So I just wanted to expose that and give like more of like stuff like that. Yeah.
Actually, well, like I said, I'm an old school cat, so I probably haven't heard that. But the newest I've heard, I mean, it's old school too in a way. It's like early 2000s, mid 2000s maybe. The only artist I'm listening to who has some Africa, because he does funk and jazz, and he plays an instrument, but he's like he has a band. His name is Plunky. He's local in my hometown, but that's probably the newest Afrobeats I heard because he does African. He's got different genres. A lot of his albums have been different genres. I got one called Africa, Plucky Oneness of Juju, Africa, and the whole album is African rhythms. It's basically different than anything he's done. Those are the closest African beats I've heard. It sounds pretty good too. It's like African beats, but it's jazz too.
Okay. So that's your main experience with like hearing like Afrodiasporic music besides like regular so-called African American music, which would be our hip hop and R&B.
Yeah, that's probably different. Yeah, like I say, he's local too. The first time I heard him, I was on Amazon shopping, and I paid for one of the downloads because usually I get downloads free. I get music free, but I heard one of the downloads. It's like a box set he did, a 5-album or 11-album box set. So I downloaded all of it. I like what I heard. So like a lot of his stuff is like different styles, but it's very good. But then I downloaded one independent, which is like a 3 CD set. I have it on my iPod, and it's different from anything he's done. But it's very African oriented. Like one of the songs goes African rhythms. They say a chant. He's playing the music.
But let me ask you this: so when you're talking about that style of music, is it like Afrocentric or is it like more electronic bass?
No, it sounds Afrocentric to me in a sense. Yeah, if I had it on my thing, I'd play some. Play a little bit, but I don't have it on this computer. I have it on my terabyte in my iPod.
Okay, cool. And that's a beautiful thing, right? Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not really into the Afrocentric music, but I still like just melanated people.
Here it is.
What's up?
Correction. I do have it on my computer. I got it right here. African Rhythms. It's called African Rhythms. One is Juju, 1970 to 1982. It's 2 CDs. Excuse me.
Okay.
Hey, you want to play a little bit for you?
Hopefully, I don't get a copy strike.
Okay, never mind.
No, wait. Is he like known, or is it?
He's known. I mean, I think it's his album, or he had produced it, but it's like technically it's various artists. That's how it's listed technically.
Fuck it. I mean, you could go ahead and play it. How long is it though?
I can play the whole thing. I'll play a piece of it. It's like the first track is like 7 minutes long.
Yeah. Like play like 30 seconds to a minute of it, and then cover it.
I'm gonna see if you can hear it though. I got the microphone. I don't know if the microphone will pick it up.
Probably will.
All right. Can you hear that?
Oh yeah, that drum loop is fire.
All right, how was that?
Yeah, I like it. I really do. That's dope. Yeah, okay. Man.
That's as close to Afrocentric as I have.
Yeah, I do definitely get those Afrocentric vibes. But you said this is from like the 1970s, right?
No, the album said the album cover.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the album cover. The year was it says 19. These songs were apparently from different albums, I guess, but it says 1978 to 1982.
Oh, it's compilations.
It sounded like it, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was Plunky. I think Plunky had something to do with it, but it's like one of his bands. Like it's complicated because he's like by himself. But I think he's worked with a lot of people. That's why different albums are labeled different things. So this is labeled African Rhythms, Oneness of Juju.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do some more research on it to find out. Like right now to see who was behind that.
Right. Well, my thing about it is what I well to give my take on why I started to develop an attraction to Afrobeats as well. I talked about Fela Kuti. You know who Fela Kuti is?
He's new to me.
Oh, you should research him. Fela Kuti, he's like the pioneer of Afrobeats back then, not this era of Afrobeats. And mainly he was doing more of his music, like more of the music back in the 1970s. And you would really enjoy his music. He had an album, I think he had an album called Expensive Shit. That's one of the albums that he did or whatever. But Fela Kuti, that's from back then. But today's music, what I like about today's music is how electronic it is. Simple, very simple. You know, it still adds on that element of like African drums, right? The like tribal ones, right? But then it's just like it still gives you that pump. Like the thing that I got confused about, is because I felt like there was like Jamaican or Caribbean artists that was doing Afrobeats. So then Afrobeats sounded like to reggae. So then I'm like, how can I tell the difference between reggae and Afrobeats? Like, that's where I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, what? Like, this is like almost the same. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So yeah, at the end of the day, I really, because I'm into electronic music. I mean, I'm into electronics anyway. Like, I'm still technically a producer. So that's for people who don't know. So at the end of the day, that's what I really enjoy about Afrobeats. But I definitely can get down with that music you just played because that shit was like really good. Like I would listen to that. Like if I'm banging it out in the car, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, here's this. I'm on a site, discography site. Yeah, it's actually Plunky. Even though it's called the Oneness of Juju, it's called Plunky and the Oneness of Juju is the name of a rhythm and blues African jazz funk band from Richmond, Virginia. It's my hometown. The group, originally known as Juju, was founded in San Francisco in 1971. That's the year I was born, and has continued to evolve for over 30 years, performing and recording with changes in personnel and under different groups, under different group names, but always led by J. Plunky Branch, or also known as Plunky Incombined, spelled Nkabinde. The basic chronology has been as follows. The group was originally called Juju, the Oneness of Juju, then Plunky and Oneness of Juju, and most recently Plunky and Oneness. Of course, there's more names gone by from 1988 to the present.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I would definitely look at that and take a look at that and just see what's up. But yeah, I mean, okay, so if you could listen to genres of today in the Afro diaspora, what would it be? Like what would you wouldn't mind listening to in terms of new artists? Like what genre would it be? Like you wouldn't mind researching the newest artists of today in a particular genre? Malik? Yo, you there, bro? He's on pause. Hey, Malik, your mic is unmuted. I don't know if you heard my question. Or was it me? Can I get a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me? I just want to see if everything is cool. Yeah, okay. You just responded, Jay. Hey, Malik, you there, bro? All right, y'all. I don't know what's going on. As soon as Malik can respond. All right, cool. Thank you, Jay. In my opinion, y'all, though, in all this seriousness, and I might have to get out of here soon anyway. In my opinion, though, in all seriousness, I definitely would like to reach more to listen to WizKid. I don't mind listening to DeVito, But I definitely will tell y'all should probably listen to Toby as soon as I can know what his name is, because he makes some fucking dope music. What? Like, yeah, he makes some dope music. His name is Toby something though. It's like Nwanti or something like that. But if I can find it, then I will. But yeah, I'll wrap it up on the conversations. What you call it? Oh, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, no, I left to lend some help for a second. Sorry.
You good. But yeah, I was asking you if it comes to genres of the Afrodiasporic music, like what artists is like what don't you mind? Like if it was like new artists, what you don't mind getting into when it comes to new music in terms of genres?
As far as new genres, whatever would come out or new artists, if they make something that sounds good that I really like, I'll listen to it. But if it's something new that I hear and I don't like it, I'm not gonna listen to it.
But what genre would appeal to you more that you wouldn't mind hearing new artists?
Probably jazz funk, African jazz funk, and maybe some hip hop.
Okay. And I was saying, so while jazz funk, I would love to actually learn that, you know what I'm saying? But what gave my interest on jazz funk is because of Vaporwave. Vaporwave gave more into like why I really wanted to know about the samples and learn about all the jazz or this, that, and the third from like, let's say the 1980s and 1990s. But a hip hop, that's always going to be a given to me. As much as I always complain, I'm just be like, but at the end of the day, on some real shit, like I don't mind like still trying to see who's hot. You know what I'm saying? I have no choice because usually I'm always gonna find about the new music anyway because they blare the shit out my window. So it don't really matter. Yeah, but jazz funk and hip hop, that's good. Yeah, but Malik X, unfortunately, because I have to make a run. Make sure you do come around for my next panel next weekend.
Okay.
I don't know what the topic I know I usually have mine always scheduled, but definitely come around. I definitely would appreciate your input into my next show. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. And thank you for coming through. Really do appreciate you being here.
No problem. Yeah. I always love coming on your panels. Like I said, when it's just you and some friends I know and not any enemies. I know there's some of my enemies that and I know you're cool with them. I understand that. So that's why, but I'll come around for a serious topic and conversation,
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like it's always good vibes. I just allow whoever just wants to chill and vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, bro. Yeah, thanks for coming, bro. And yeah, because I gotta make a run.
No problem. Yeah.
Thanks for coming through, bro.
All right. Have a blessed night, brother.
Peace. All right, y'all. You get the vibes, y'all. Y'all get the vibes, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that really quickly. Didn't even want to make this a long live, but y'all got me so hyped up. I always get hyped up. I'm like, yeah. But thanks for coming through to Brownstone Powwow. Next week, I forgot what the hell we're going to be talking about. But before I leave, you know what I do before I get out of here. And if you didn't like and subscribe yet, make sure that you like and subscribe. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Thank you for those that's listening from the clouds. Thank you for everybody that came in tonight. Before I leave, like I told y'all, I usually play my music and then I get up out of here. So thank you for coming around for the Brownstone Powwow. Peace.
You said nigga.
You don't know how I feel. I'm forbidden. 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 You don't know how I feel. Shout out to Double O, we got to go schizo. Out the cold, spits clenching my O's, head licks and skid roll. Mistletoe, kiss the dick, same lips, smooch a kiddo. My ratchet bitch, low coke sniffing, boots a little. Just a bitch I never saw when I'm bent. I just fickle wench, I really dig. I'm prissy city boo, be a snob, what you want, bitch, I'm cute. When the business ends, it's about to flow out the roof. Who porn, bitch, the blue, Timberland boots in the summer with shorts. My nigga Cam militant, up in the forts of fan villages. Fan with the chillin', blue stamps, the handstands was pilgrimage. Yo, fluorescent blue lamp, my new tramp, I stay swimming in. You know what a nigga mean if you have Dominican. Damn like damn, the band's looking than a glam. Bitch, a fan, went to Japan. Got you wasting no shit, tramp, pick up your pants. We with the fam, yo, who you really love the most? Used to hunt post, chalk rope by crack clouds and gun smoke. Man, hunt by the dumpster, the funds double now. Filling times that niggas rewind that and wonder who you really love the most. Used to hunt post, jump rope by crack clouds and gun smoke. Man, hunt by the dumpster, the funds double now. Times that niggas rewind that and wonder.
Yeah. Fresh out the way and make you running for your life with the J's. Make no mistakes, Bluetooth and clip rope in the cake. Roll foot bass, he local with Tiffany in the safe. Fuck your day, don't speak for the guy, do not mace. I feel the ball rolling for a long time. I guess myself, the face plus with no guilt, wrapped in the quote. Intimidated by the AC, some piss in her mouth. The velvet is couch, we got the hand also for clout. The 2 plus free float the sauce, cutting the cost. Put the vibes in the soup, watch the rest in the vault. Crip walk in the 3rd grade, I never got caught. The line leader got the shine secret deep in the 360s. Repeated sickness, clear thoughts, distorted vision. I was getting pussy before the mentions. You won't be special if you suck a dick on the handstand. And read the stories to the sea, we had no accident there.